Today is full of joy, smiling faces, every one of us grateful for being able to graduate from high school. Well, at least that's what you're seeing now. However, there are things you might not know behind us. The journey that we have been through, the ups and downs we have passed during this whole 3 years to finally meet this end point of high school life. So, let me tell you the story. We were 11 new faces stepping into the class with all hopes burnt down. Well, who doesn't? Everyone else we know got hundreds of friends in their batch, but we only got 11. A picture of a boring small class is directly imaged inside our minds. During the first days, we still attempted to bring up the spirit and struggled for togetherness. But turns out we got different visions and way of thinking, unconsciously making us even farther apart, forming smaller groups of people inside the class. In this first year of high school, we didn't have any purpose. Imagining 3 years of such school days was really a difficult thing, and the only thing we hoped for back then was just to survive all these. And then, as if things weren't bad enough, 3 of us left the class to study abroad. It became only 8 of us the next year, and in our heads were displayed even more gloomy days. But sometimes, what we thought was getting worse can turn the other way around. We turned out to have grown into more mature students, and we realized how important it is to be able to respect and understand each other in a small class. With only 8 students in the class, we managed to know each other deeper, all their strengths and weaknesses, and we finally decided to accept this condition. This acceptance is what brings us closer together, making us even enjoying every moment of our school days. We succeeded making short movies, music covers, wall magazines, and we always performed the best we can do together. We brought back the hopes we burned. We killed our pessimism about this class. No more bad days, no more burden every time we stepped into the class every morning. There were still times when we got problems at school. Every time before midterm final test came, we always rushed to finish our tasks, chasing for scores like crazy people. There were also cases where we got caught for lying, breaking the skeleton statue and electric socket, shameful moments of saying the wrong dialogues in an acting competition, and walking into different directions in the fashion show competition, and even more problems that we can't remember. But we always managed to pass through these moments and fix what we broke, bringing them with laughter and enjoy every single thing happening. Sometimes, conflicts can't be avoided in between us. A lot of opposing opinions, a feeling of not liking each other's behaviors, yet we always try to sweep them out and bury our own ego. Every one of us are straightforward. We are free to express anything without feeling offended. Slowly but surely, this kind of class has turned us into better people. Look at Rocky, a formerly stubborn boy and slightly close-minded, now turned into a sincere person and willing to help others. And then there's the one and only power pole, Sultan, who was very annoying back then with too much curiosity, is now able to control himself in different situations and is becoming a very patient guy, though being bullied every day. Putri, entering the class 3 years ago as an antisocial girl who can only follow us from behind, now has already shown her open-minded side and always took part in any activities. We also have Ibet, our heartless member, who has already managed to decrease his ignorance and now willing to channel his creativity and do many things for the class. Felix, the most moody person and used to be very emotional, even once didn't have any spirit and was not trying to blend in, now is already more open and laughing out loud together with us. Aldi, whom we thought creepy and very silent, turns out to have a unique sense of humor that often makes us laugh in between tense situations. Fang Fang, who was once a disobedient student, even was always laughing when teachers got mad at her, now has turned into a more caring person and know her limits. And then there's me, Jessica. I entered high school with my remaining stiff personality and was unwilling to talk a lot and focus too much on studies. I'm now a more expressive girl, and I can be who I actually am here, channeling all my ideas and lead the class in creating something. This is the class where we found every uniqueness inside us. We're all different in personality, but the thing is, we're all learning to be a better version of ourselves here. This is the place where we grow. No, we do not show good average scores academically, and some teachers might not really like us. But at least here, we are free, and we become brave enough to create something and visualize our ideas, and those are supported with our non-academic skills. Hand in hand, together we build up pieces after pieces, and all of us always participated. And in this point, I can say we've reached beyond limits. You might still think that this class is very pathetic. Our social life at school is very limited to 8 people. But I'm telling you, in this class, we find family. And do we regret our choice to be in such class? Indeed, there are lots of things that we cannot experience in the class. But on the other hand, we also never know what kind of person we will become if we're not here. One thing for sure, we are grateful for who we are today. And I believe that every one of us in this world has their own path in life. And this is the path that we have gone through during our high school in order to be a better person today. And so, after passing the 3 years, yes, we survived. 3 years of ups and downs, attempting to learn a lot of things, we finally succeed to survive until this point of our journey, where every one of us has become a better individual, each ready to face a whole new stage of life ahead. And we are embracing all the memories. One day, when we look back, we will realize how this pace of life has taught us a lot. It's been an unforgettable adventure. Years of doubting our survival, yet also years of proving we can be so much more. And after all this story, the big smiles you're seeing today, the grateful expressions on our faces, they're all real reflections of what we're feeling now. We survive. Even more than that, we break the limits.